And good morning, Minecraft. This is Mr. Kasarian, and welcome to another episode of Industrial Rotation. Alright, so why don't I give you guys a quick walkthrough down here. We've completely altered the way our power system works. Right now, as you can see, we have the turbines up here. We actually have 4 of them running. Hip hip hooray. Looks like they're actually keeping up with their lava flow, and these guys are charging. Okay, good. They were actually discharged a couple minutes ago when I first logged in here. So what we're seeing upstairs, if I climb the ladder, is we have high voltage coming all the way up. All right, everything on my base is now chunked to a high voltage line. We then have a medium voltage transformer and a medium voltage transformer, stepping it down, and a medium voltage battery buffer, which is fully charged. That MV battery buffer is then outputting along this 8x annealed copper cable, which is an MV cable, into these 4 low voltage transformers, which are then stepping it down for our ore washing plants up above us. Okay? If we take a look down another level, you can see the same pattern repeated down here. 4 voltage transformers, battery buffer, medium voltage transformer stepping down from this high voltage line up here. Same thing going on here, with except low voltage battery buffer. Okay, so we have this, we have this. Now the reason I did this is because if you remember, think carefully, remember, there's power loss per packet. So if it's an 8 amp if 8 amps are going out, you know, we lose 1, we lose 2, we lose 3, we lose 4, right? So the idea with this is basically that 2 amps are going to get used up into each of these transformers every tick. All right, that's kind of my ballpark math. So if you have a single voltage requester or a single power user, assume it's actually going to use 2 amps. So what we're doing is we're outputting 8 amps to make sure that all 4 of these machines get the 2 amps that they'll need to actually power themselves. Now I'm shoving more power than I need to, because remember that this is coming in and being transformed, right? So this is MV coming in. So this transformer is getting 2 amps of MV and then transforming those 2 amps of MV into LV, into 8 amps of LV, all right, which is then going into the machine. But that should be more than enough, and honestly, overkill isn't necessarily a bad thing in this instance. Great. All right, so how is this stuff running? Well, our heat exchanger downstairs is, let's go with stuttering right now. It's stuttering a little bit because this entire system is basically running full bore nonstop, because it's trying to charge up these lithium batteries in these 2 battery cells, because earlier it was trying to charge up all the other medium voltage battery buffers I have scattered around this entire base. So it just needs some time to catch up and to regenerate itself. To be perfectly honest, I just finished this about 5 minutes before I started recording, so that's why we're running into, well, a little bit of a fuel issue. But it honestly shouldn't be too bad. Alright, and eventually we're going to put a buffer on that, but that'll have to come later. So what else are we working on? Well, I made a machine from Ender.io called a painting machine. Alright, painting machine's right here. Woo, painting machine. And what you can do with it is you can paint stuff. See? Let's go downstairs. So all you need to do is you open this guy up, right? And you put something in to paint. Alright? And then you come running back out here into this thing. And we're going to... Oh, no, not that thing. Sorry. Hold on. We're missing something. Missing a component. And we're going to get some conduit binders, all right? And I just made a absolutely crap load of conduit binders for this, but that's neither here nor there. And what we can do is we can get ourselves some conduit facades, all right? And it says it's not painted, okay? So what we're going to do is we're going to shove it into this painting machine, and it's going to paint those items eventually. Ding. And we have conduit facade painted with block of concrete. You're like, okay, Kess, what does that do? Conduit facades are basically Ender.io's way of doing covers, alright? Every mod that has cables pretty much has a way of beautifying them, except for Gegtech, which thinks you should delight in the fact that your factory looks like a massive bunch of spaghetti. But anyways, so you can see here we have these stone bricks, wide stone bricks scattered around out here. Okay? Okay. We have these painted with stone bricks, right? Right. So what we can do is we can actually cover all of this stuff with these wide stone bricks. Now, if I remember correctly, right, that's what I was doing. I was coming down here, and we should have some more wide stone bricks laying around. So as you can see, I am slowly but surely beautifying my room here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 1, 2, 3, and that's the center line right there. All right, so we have these wide stone bricks. We're going to come like this, and then like that. Now we've come to this thing. What do? We pop a conduit facade on it. Pretty, right? Yeah. So what this, again, it's just a way of beautifying things and covering things up. And, you know, I've decided that my base has looked terrible for too long, so I need to actually start making it look halfway decent. Which is probably causing most of you who know me and my general design pattern to go, really, Cass? You're actually trying to make something look good for once? To which my response would be, oh, shut up, I'm not that bad. Okay, well, I am that bad, but I'm trying to not be that bad, all right? I'm about as bad at making things look good as, you know, I don't know. Oh, these are cobblestone bricks. Right. Okay, I forgot about that. So we can plop this down right there. So we'll just need some more stone bricks then. Which really means we just need more stone. Bing! So yes, I've actually been putting a fair amount of work into trying to make my base look decent, so that you guys can stop, you know, being irritated at me for having a base that looks, frankly, quite hideous. What am I going to do with the rest of this, too? Oh, right, I continued this on, right? I swear this episode isn't a filler. I swear. Okay. So yeah, we're going to make this entire place look decent, hopefully conform to some sort of a unified central design. Now, the other thing I wanted to show you guys, if I jump up here again, is that aren't just limited to painting facades or cable facades. Oh, come on, Greg. Really? Oh, gosh. All right, hold on. Let's just get a stack of this out here. Glowstone. Thank you. What do you make me do now, Greg? Compressor. Okay, we can do that. I should have one of you sitting around here somewhere. Hold on while I look down at my watch while I wait for this to happen. So, as I said, glowstone isn't the only thing you can paint. And if I look into here, what am I going to use for other types of bricks? I think I'll probably end up using... thinking polished stone bricks. Oh, right, so then I'll put it to here. Oh, gosh, you're still running? Oh, really? So, for those of you guys who know, it's going to be kind of hard to light up rooms like this with, you know, torches. Simply because, well, torches are kind of ugly sometimes, and they're kind of a pain in the neck, and, you know, this and that and the other thing. So what you can do, first of all, we're going to put in our glowstone in here. Or, no, we're not going to do that. We're going to take our polished stone bricks there, and we're going to put our glowstone in right there. And it's going to actually go, and it's going to paint it. Wait, what? Yeah, it's going to paint them. So now we have painted glowstone painted with polished stone brick. Now, let me warn you guys that doing this with, oh, what's the name of it? Oh, yeah, and also you can, you know, do your usual trickery here and recolor. Oops, no. You can recolor things and, you know, stick things like this on, so you can shove that on there. And then it's going to paint those up to also look like polished stone bricks. And, you know, you guys get the point, all right? This isn't that difficult to do. As I was saying, you can actually use this painted glowstone. If I come back over to here. How are you doing? Well, you're going. It's better than not going. There. Oh, right, that's the glowstone. Right. Okay, so lighting up rooms like the one I have downstairs can be kind of a pain in the neck, right? I either have all these torches laying around. Let's take some of these torches off. So either I have all these torches laying around, or, you know, I have to maybe put some on the floor. And honestly, for a modern-ish looking environment, all these torches don't look too great. If I hit up F7, you can see, well, we got a problem. Right. Now what I can do, however, is I can, say, knock a hole in the floor and put down some painted glowstone. Now, I think these will... Oh, good. No, they're preserved. Okay. So if I drop those there, yeah, I have to go back one more here. Now notice that they actually become a different item when you break them. No, I don't know why that happens. It does. I don't understand it myself. But that's neither here nor there. Now, because this is in the middle of the room, let's see if my guess about this is correct. No, actually it isn't. Okay, that's good. So I can put it right there instead. And that's going to cover... Oops. One over. Back one. Yes, this is how you have to do it. There we go. Now notice you can't actually see what I put down, right? Right. So you have all of this space. It's all nice. It's mostly nice and lit up, rather. We'll probably have to put another one down, I'm thinking, right over here somewhere. It'll have to be back a little bit because I have the stairway in the way. But as you can see, it certainly looks a lot nicer. And now we can even cover this stuff up with these polished stone bricks. So I can actually get a nice flooring going. And a lot of this stuff can get covered up. And it has a nice effect of just going into the ground there. So we'll just put more there, and there, and there. Ta-da! See how nice it's starting to look? I know, you guys don't honestly believe I can make anything look that nice. I know, I know, I know. You don't need to say it. I understand completely. I get where you're coming from. But see how much nicer that's going to look? Exactly. And that is all thanks to our friend, the painting machine. Right? Right. So if I come back into here, we should be able to see, if I open this guy up, we have more painted glowstone ready. I can put the conduit, those facades back in. I can even make some more facades. Or conduit facades. You can also make them hardened, so they resist breaking and explosions a bit better. So we got another 18 of them. Oh, that's not terrible. Let's all chuck them all in there. All right, so what are we going to work on next? That's a pretty good question, guys. The next thing we're going to work on is we have a sheep farm out there. So we're going to want to make ourselves a device known as the Rancher, okay? Now, the Rancher, in my opinion, is pretty cool. Hold on, we have to get a tin gear. All right, so we'll get ourselves a machine frame. Actually, let's get ourselves another tin gear because we're going to need 2 more, I believe. There we go. There. Okay. Now what we're going to need to make is that item I told you called the Rancher. All right. So the Rancher is pretty cool, actually. What the Rancher lets you do, and of course I'm out of plastic sheets. How do I make these again? Alloy smelter, plastic pulp. Okay. So let's get some plastic pulp. I should have a fair amount of it laying around. There we go. Let's get 16 sheets. And if I open up this chest is where the mold for the plate for the alloy smelter decided to go. Alloy smelter, let's get you out of there. Let's get you in there. Let's get you in there. And in the meantime, we can get the rest of you out. Get all of you placed into there. We got 38 of them. It takes a lot of binder composite to actually make this sort of a thing. But it's pretty useful once you get it. So we have our plastic sheets now. Awesome. All right, let's get this guy opened up and let's start working. So if we look back at the Rancher, we can get a plastic sheet or plastic pipe. We need a pair of shears, so we need 2 iron plates. Let's see, Rancher. There's going to be 4 iron plates and 2 more tin gears, right? So let's just take care of that right now. Let's get that iron out. And let's get this guy processed up in our rolling machine or bending machine. How are you doing? That's right, you're done. I don't remember what the heck I was making that bronze for, but I made it for something. Don't you hate that, though, when you're working on something? You're like, I don't know what I made this for. I was obviously making it for something, and I don't remember what that was. Oh, let's chuck that in there for right now. All right, so we got our 4 iron plates, and let's get those 2 shears we need, all right? I just want shears, straight up shears. There we go, and now we should be able to get ourselves that Rancher that we wanted. Rancher, awesome. We have some conduits laying around too. That's always nice to see. And so let's get this set up. We even have a chest. Ha ha, look at that. I'm actually somewhat prepared for once. Now the other item we're going to want is something called a sewer. Okay? And so we want to get ourselves a sewer. We also need a pneumatic servo. And we need 4 bricks, which I think I got enough clay. Apparently I didn't. All right, so let's get some more clay. And of course it went into my digger's bag. There we go. Just remember, shift right click with the digger's bag on something to make it, dump out. Furnace mode only. Yeah, I'll just stick all that in there. And that'll cook up into bricks. Now what the sewer is going to do is the sewer is actually going to take all of the junk from the sheep that are out there. And the first person who makes a sheeple joke I will be very cross with. It takes the junk from the sheep out there. Oh, well, I can't really break it back down now, can I? It takes the, crap from the sheep and collects it for you. Why is that useful? Well, that's useful because you can turn that stuff into fertilizer. And it's a wasted resource. And you guys know exactly how I feel about wasted resources, right? Right. So let's get that. And we get 4 of them, all right? So let's put 3 of those away. Good. All right, let's get out there and let's start working on our sheep. Our poor, poor innocent sheep. And let me also turn that off so it stops killing my frame rate. Actually, it wasn't really making a noticeable difference to my frame rate, but, All right, so now how are we going to do this in such a way that all our sheep don't escape? That's a pretty good question. Oh, gosh. All right, let's do it this way. All right, so let's go... like that. And we're going to have to be quick about this, otherwise the sheep are going to cause an issue for me. So let's get this thing out, and I have a hatchet. There we go. And let me put my rancher down before I do anything else. Push, 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 and boink. Okay. And we'll put that on top of that for right now. All right, so let's now just dig down a bit down here. Beautiful. All right, so I need to be where? My power line is running through here. All right, so let's get this guy out like this. And let's go... I don't remember, does this guy produce sludge? I don't think it does. Okay, good. So we'll go like that. And we'll run our power line down like so. And now when we connect this, what should happen upstairs... Hey, look! We just got wool. Why are we getting wool? Because the rancher is shearing all of the sheep. So what we're going to do is we're just going to stick that there so it outputs to that. All right? All right. And we're going to take our bricks. We're going to put the bricks back. And we're then going to put our, what is this? Wide stone bricks. And we'll put that back in right there. And over here, we'll have to close all that area up. But that will be in the future. So now what's happening? Well, now that we've gotten that done, we also need to put in our sewer. All right? Now, if you notice when I put that in earlier, I put that in such a way so that we didn't have to worry about problems. What do you mean by problems? I mean by problems of the sheep jumping on top of the rancher and then getting out of the pen entirely. Now, if you notice, it's actually shearing them about as quickly as we get the wool from them. All right? So if I open up this gate, close the gate, find the center, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3 here, 1, 2, 3 here. So that should be the center. So what we're going to do is we're just going to pop this like that and put the sewer down right there. Okay? Okay. Let's open this, close that, and we can do the rest of our work from under here. Oh, crap. That's not what I wanted to do. Digger's bag, please. There. Hey, I thought I had the sewer up here somewhere. I do. It's right. Oh, unless this isn't centered. Ha! I don't think I centered that. Yep, the rancher is not in fact centered on the farm. Great. Alright, so the easiest way to fix that, of course, will just be to go like so. So if I remove, let's make sure our fence is in the right spot here. And then well, I think if I do this fast enough, we should be fine. Nope. Nope. Yay. And then we just have to move this thing over. There we go. And what we're going to do now is just take this thing and place it right there. Boom. Good. And as for the power, well, we'll just bring it over a little bit. We will, let's see. I don't have my Yeta wrench on me, do I? Apparently not. There it is. Like, where did you go? Alright, so we'll come... Why don't we do this, actually? Yeah, let's do it this way. Just like that. There we go. Now what we'll do is we'll come down here, and we'll be able to actually take a good look at our sewer. Ta-da! You can see it's picking up sewage. Yay, sewage. Now, like most MFR machines, this thing is in fact upgradable, all right? Which we are going to do in a couple seconds after I fill in this little area over here. Alright, so this should be upgradable, and we can tell how much we have to upgrade it by taking a look at our bag of holding and grabbing our precision sledgehammer. Alright, so that needs to go up 1, 2, 3. So we need to give it a +3 range upgrade. Well, that shouldn't be too hard to do. We've already seen how to do upgrades in MFR, but why don't we just go over it one more time just for simplicity's sake. So if we look up upgrade, we should see the MFR upgrades pretty quickly. Yep. And we need to upgrade iron. So we'll just click that and get ourselves a radius increase upgrade iron. Cute. Okay, so now that that's done, we should be seeing a fairly effective area. And we should be getting a decent amount of sewage added in here. So if we put that in, well, we can see we're already full up on sewage. Stop trying to escape, will ya? You're not getting out. There we go. So what we're going to do in the next episode is we're actually going to turn the sewage into something vaguely usable, which is also going to involve getting it from point A to point B. But that should be fairly easy for us to do. After all, we are masters of technology. Now, in between now and then, I may also end up processing some of the stuff we have on us down, or rather, that was not the word I meant. Those were not the words I wanted to say. What I'm going to do between now and then is I am going to build some stuff and also clean up some of the stuff that we're looking at down here. All right, so basically just continuing to beautify this area, making it not look like crap. You know, making an actual floor that's not just dirt and grass and stuff. Yeah. Yeah, I'm finally actually going to beautify the base down here. I know, shock of all shocks. But you guys would probably agree with me that it desperately needs to be done. Mostly because, what episode are we on now? 33, and I still haven't finished this up yet? Yeah, it's inexcusable, I know. I know. It's utterly inexcusable that I'm still derping around like this, but alright, let's get all of this junk out. All right, that should be good enough for government work. Yep, but, there it is. I honestly haven't had a lot of time to record Minecraft lately. I haven't been... Not that I haven't been feeling like it. I just haven't really... And I guess haven't been feeling like it's a better explanation than just about any other I can think of for why I haven't been doing this. It's a bad explanation, but... All right, so let's just turn all of this back into cobblestone. Shall we do that? How about that? There we go. Don't forget with this mod, there are ways to sort of inventory manage what you're doing here. So put that in there. Ah, yes, the painted glowstone. So that's all going to go down in between this episode and next, probably. Don't be overly surprised if it doesn't. That probably means that I got a little busy with, life and stuff. Or that I decided to run off and record 7 Days to Die. Yeah. That game is rapidly becoming my somewhat guilty pleasure when it causes me to miss... When it causes me to miss Minecraft uploads. Let's put that down right there. Anyways, guys, this has been Mr. Kasarian. I want to thank you all for watching. Today we managed to get ourselves a bit of a power upgrade, or at least I told you about the power upgrade I've been working on. And we also are getting ourselves some cool lighting without having to put torches every 3 feet. And, yeah, we also got ourselves some wool over time, and we're collecting sewage, which usually isn't a good thing, but I guess in this instance it will become advantageous given time. Anyways, guys, this has been Mr. Kasarian. I want to thank you all for watching. It's been fun as usual. I will see you in the next episode. Happy mining, guys.